welcome to VTV News. I'm Swathi Ganesh.
And I'm Annie Randle. After 3 years, the Vanderbilt rape case is finally starting to come to an end. Former Vanderbilt football player Corey Beatty was found guilty of 3 of the 7 charges of aggravated rape. For the other counts, he was convicted of lesser offenses. 11 of the 12 jurors agreed to convict Beatty of all 7 charges. However, 1 juror was a holdout. Beatty is tentatively scheduled to receive his sentencing on May 20th. Brandon Vandenberg, the football player tried with Beatty in the original case, is scheduled for a retrial beginning June 13th.
Last weekend, Alumni Lawn was flooded with lights, music, and screaming fans. Headlined by Porter Robinson and Future, tickets for Rites of Spring were sold out. While the event wasn't as wild as artists might be used to,
I like to have a lot of fun in between songs and make the in-between songs almost as memorable as the songs themselves. You know, sometimes there's a full-on presentation behind it, but there's actually for example, sometimes I bring girls on stage and stuff, but actually today I can't. The governing body of Vanderbilt University won't allow it because there's, I think, issues. And so it's out of my hands, but I'll still make other jokes.
Overall, attendees enjoyed the show.
They came for the music, but what they got was more than they expected. A student coming back from Rites of Spring was allegedly robbed on Commons. 4 suspects were reported, all African-American males in their mid-20s. The victim claims they were armed, but no weapons were found. Vanderbilt police are currently searching for the suspects. If you have any information, please call Vanderbilt police at 615-322-2745.
Administrators on campus are in mourning after a death of a former senior officer. Jeff Carr, former Vice Chancellor of University Relations, died Sunday at the age of 75. He attended Vanderbilt in the 1960s for law school. Carr stayed on to serve Vice Chancellor for University Relations, General Counsel, and Secretary of the University. Chancellor Zeppo said that, quote, Jeff was a longtime major force at Vanderbilt. He left a legacy of care for the institution and played a vital role in envisioning and assembling the campus that we know today. Because of the work of Jeff and others like him, Vanderbilt is one of the very few universities in the nation, perhaps the only one, where 10 colleges and schools reside on the same campus. A memorial service will be held Friday, April 15th at 11 a.m. at Westminster Presbyterian Church.
He was inspired by her music, and last week, one Vanderbilt student made his love for Mariah Carey into an epic show. With the story, here's VTV News reporter Sophie Jong.
With graduation just around the corner, many seniors are celebrating their last semester in a variety of ways. But one senior had been planning his farewell for over a year. Last Sunday, senior Zach Elliott has put on his production, Zach Sings Mariah. In this production, Elliott sings and dances his way through a personalized review of Mariah Carey's music.
I really value that she's a songwriter as well as a singer. Obviously, her voice is incredible.
Zach is a double major in civil engineering and public policy studies.
Well, I think, engineering and science, those actually have a lot of similarities with music. There's sort of a mathematical quality to music.
A year and a half in the making, the show features some of Vanderbilt's finest performing arts groups, including VU Concert Choir.
A group of us are here to sing with Zach today. A lot of it was just curiosity because I haven't seen a show like this happen at Vanderbilt before. So it's really cool the amount of effort that he's put into getting all kinds of groups to participate, and we're just really happy to be one of them.
I'm kind of in a live while you're young mood, and maybe we could see where the music thing goes for a little bit. So we'll see, but I definitely keep an eye out.
Zach hopes to keep pursuing music as he ventures out into the real world. For VTV News, I'm Sophie Jong.
Thanks, Sophie.
New changes are coming to Vanderbilt's engineering school. The school has received a $5 million anonymous donation to establish the Dean's Chair in Engineering. The Dean's Chair is the academic honor for a faculty member based on scholarship, teaching, and leadership. The current leader of the engineering school, Philip Fauché, will take on the role. Fauché hopes to help build on 3 areas: medicine and health, energy and natural resources, and security.
New doors are opening for those who previously couldn't afford certain extracurricular activities. Experience Vanderbilt will help students with financial aid deal with the costs of getting involved in extracurricular activities. According to a VSG survey, students spend about $1,000 per year on extracurriculars, a high cost for those struggling to even pay for tuition. The new program allows students to request a maximum of $500 for extracurricular activities. Students' applications will be randomly selected to ensure an unbiased awarding of the funds. Experience Vanderbilt will go into effect next fall.
One group of unrepresented Vanderbilt students is getting a say in how things run. Next Steps is a non-residential program for students with intellectual disabilities. Now, participants of the program will be able to be part of Vanderbilt student government. The plan is to have at least one Next Step student per VSG committee. This will bring new points of view to the table. The application process will open to Next Step students beginning next fall.
A huge upset for Commodore fans this past week. Number 18 Kentucky defeated number 5 Vanderbilt 3-0 last Sunday. Vanderbilt freshman Patrick Raby pitched four scoreless innings and with 5 strikeouts in his first SEC start. While the loss is disappointing, the Commodores are still performing well overall. Their next game is against Central Arkansas Tuesday at 5:30 at Hawkins Field.
Vanderbilt will be losing another powerful player for next year's basketball season. Center Damian Jones will be entering the 2016 NBA draft, giving up his last season of eligibility with the Commodores. In a statement, Jones said, quote, "I want to thank the coaching staff, my teammates, professors, and the Vanderbilt community for their support and for helping me develop to the person I am now in the past 3 years. I will always think back and cherish these days as a key time in my life. I'm looking forward to pursuing my dream of playing in the NBA." Earlier this month, sophomore point guard Wade Baldwin also announced that he was entering the draft. This leaves new head coach Bryce Drew 2 scholarship spots to fill during the late NCAA signing period. The NBA draft will take place on June 23rd.
Vanderbilt's football team will face some new opponents in the future. The Commodores will play North Carolina State in 2026 for the first time since Vanderbilt defeated them in the 2012 Music City Bowl. Vanderbilt announced it will also face East Tennessee State and Alabama A&M for the first time in upcoming years. That's all for tonight's broadcast. Thanks for watching VTV News. I'm Annie Randle.
And I'm Swathi Ganesh. From all of us here at VTV News, have a great summer and we'll see you next semester.